The Great Expo incident is a profound tragedy born of the long-standing and deeply rooted historical tensions between Dis City and the Farland cities. These tensions have in the past led to open conflict. As a neutral city-state, Fraser urges both parties to exercise maximum restraint and prioritize de-escalation. The Farland Alliance must immediately halt its aggressive actions against Dis City, clearly articulate its grievances, and re-engage in good faith negotiations. As the preeminent city-state worldwide, Dis City carries a responsibility to lead by example in upholding stability. However, recent reports confirming the involvement of former Discorps personnel in the official operation against Euphoria raise serious concerns. Such actions dangerously inflame tensions and invite escalation. Discorps, the architects of the Outland War's brutal expansion, are war criminals, devils devoid of conscience. The people of the Farlands who still bear the scars of their actions rightly view them with unyielding condemnation. For the sake of peace, Dis City must take a stand, sever all ties, denounce their atrocities, and refuse to be complicit in their evil. To do otherwise... Huh? War criminals? Devils? Are they talking about us?
From my experience, yes, they are.
Fraser's still playing both sides like a bunch of two-faced rats, huh? Who the hell they think they're fooling? Everyone knows they're the ones pulling Farland's strings. Can we smash them? Can we just kill every last one?
Keep it down. Keep yelling like that, and you'll be the first one we put down before the enemy gets here.
You wanna fight with me? Hell yeah! Come on, let's go. I need to crack some skulls or I'll lose my goddamn mind!
Huh? General Augustus just sent a message.
Oh, never mind.
Just kidding. It's Command HQ calling.
What? Damn you little...
Mr. Oris, the call is from the Chief of Minos, our acting commander. He says he wants to talk to that Ironhead.
We've picked up an abnormal ash storm signature in White Sands. Readings suggest at least 3 apostles, plus signs of desert bandit transport activity. This tide of ashes seems highly suspicious. Currently, the apostles are advancing west, likely targeting the FAC-23A Ash Defense Outpost 18 clicks away. We've got 18 recon personnel ready to deploy on site, plus an ambush force of 50 with 32 anti-mania mag cannons positioned on the flank. The estimated combat zone's outside our mag field support range, but Broken Blade Squad 8 is en route from 37 clicks northeast. General Augustus speaks highly of you, so please, feel free to share your thoughts. We'll consider your advice as the situation warrants. No, the Apostles of Ashes show no unusual movements.
I have to go. It seems the Tide of Ashes is working in the enemy's favor, providing them with effective cover. How would you like us to proceed, Chief? Just as we'd expect from you, Chief. We are ready to follow your command to victory.
As wisteria blooms, behold the splendor.
Win, freaking win! Damn fine work, Commander. You're running this show no worse than the boss. Maybe we ought to make it permanent. I was just kidding. Quit staring at me through that broken slit of yours. You're making my skin crawl here.
Detail 3 soldiers for cleanup. All other units move out immediately. Recon team at 67B just lit up our boards. We've got a narrow window to secure the advantage.
All right, I'm going in. See y'all later!
Completely obliterated, isn't it? No question it was vectoring the tides straight toward the FAC outpost. Chief, can you see this? We can handle that, but are you planning to conduct the examination personally, Chief? The contamination on this device seems abnormal, unlike anything we've seen. In your state, close exposure would risk severe physical strain. My team can handle the examination, and will provide a full diagnostic report. Otherwise...
Get back. Help me. Help me out of here. Hurry over here. Help me. Help me. So then I went bang, and they all went "Bleh," like total losers. And then pew, 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 boom! Surprise attack! Wiped them out in one move. Even Horo freaked out. You seriously missed out. I had some real adventures out here. No way my letters could have done it justice. And it's definitely not because I can't spell, okay? So many crazy places, so many interesting people. Bet you wouldn't even recognize me now. Not some little tag-along anymore. Me and my steel pipe? Strong, like S-T-R-O-N-G. Got it? Ha! Might even be tougher than you now. But, you know, I kept thinking, why weren't you there? All my coolest, baddest moments. And you guys just... missed it. Every single time. Would have been way more awesome if you'd been with me. You really should have come. If only you'd come with me. I was all by myself. The whole time. It's so scary. Help me. Help me. Where are you?
Chief, you're awake. How are you feeling? Do you need anything? I'll notify the doctor right away. Understood.
Chief, it's good to have you with us. Please don't push yourself too hard. You'll find the battle report on your terminal. We'll skip the recap to save time, as we still have a long list of items to cover. This is no ordinary sandstorm. There are strong resonance reactions detected inside BR000, which can only be produced by a secondary black ring, BR005. In fact, the reactions are even stronger than during the outbreak of BR005. Which means that missing black ring has either grown exponentially, or it's right on top of us. We're stretched thin. The FAC is committed at White Sands and Dis-C, with assets tied down at Broken Frontline and Ash Fortifications. Our current hypercube reserves are barely sustainable. We cannot hold without further support.
Paradisos has already approved a budget increase for the FAC.
This isn't about money. We've already lost 5 tide barriers in White Sands. What we need are dedicated anti-mania assets. Until we neutralize the source, any repairs are just a temporary fix.
Our hypercube production is already maxed out. Need I remind you that Nirvana's balance sheets are still bleeding from the last deficit? How about you get West District to put pen to paper first? But frankly, even if they sign today, it's too late. This is what happens when you indulge the Syndicans instead of making hard choices. You can't close the gate after the herd is already broken through.
Damn it. So that's their play. They targeted the chief because contaminating the shackles compromises every sinner linked to them. Our most effective asset against mania is down. Now we're forced to fight a war of attrition, burning through all the resources we have.
We all know where the Farland Alliance stands. But Frazier,
They talk a big game about peace and dialogue, but their trade with those extremist city-states hasn't slowed down for a second. Push them hard enough, and they'll likely directly funnel resources to our enemy. On top of that, we lost contact with our people stationed there a while ago. We still haven't heard a word. No one knows what happened to them.
What about the third observatorium? Can they provide any support? The mania outside the city falls under their monitoring jurisdiction. We need any data they have. Even the smallest clue could be critical. The location of BR-005, its detailed properties, its connection to the Apostles. They have none of this information?
Help me.
That was an unofficial operation. While your role was only advisory, you still overstepped. Have you forgotten how they hauled you back on a stretcher? In your current state, no one in their right minds would put you on the front lines. He's still alive. Why? You looking to kill him yourself? Like last time? All you actually care about is that little sinner, isn't it? We've lost enough field operatives already. This isn't a grief counseling session. We're staring down the barrel of a potential war. One wrong move means irreversible consequences. So everyone needs to keep a cool head and remember what's actually at stake. Get a grip. Unless you want to flood this command center with mania or kill the adjutant standing closest to you first.
I'm fine, Chief.
We're now on the 52nd round of interrogations with Adelaide. Standard methods won't break him. The man's a black hole. Given half a chance, he'll turn the tables on his interrogators, and that includes you. So our top priority is to contain him. Sever all external communications while tracking the enemy's intelligence network. The Ninth Agency has deployed more operatives to the far lands, but with the vast distance and all the calamities between us, not one scrap of intel is reaching the city in time. Meanwhile, the enemy's network remains flawless. In wartime, that kind of disadvantage is fatal. My suspicion? The Underground has taken over the Mania dark web. You noted that during the Black Ring incident, Adelaide seemed to be syncing precise time with an unknown party. That's our entry point. Monitor their signals, crack their encryption, and mark my words, this will be a marathon, not a sprint. You've had your answers. You can leave now. This meeting was supposed to make conflicting departments bury the hatchet and focus on the real threat. But as it stands, you're in no position to contribute. Go back and rest up for now. A hungry wolf may hunt a tiger for you, but wolves bite, Chief. Be careful.
I was hoping to see you in something sharp today, and you're still wearing that? I got you those new clothes to wear, not to collect dust. Does MBCC think austerity is a fashion statement? Don't they pay you anything? What's with the face? Should be riding high after a win like that. Do the old fogies give you static? Get in. You look like you could use another drive to clear your head. And I don't mind having a third wheel along.
There they are! So when do we get to wipe them out? What's the holdup? Wild Girl picked up anything yet? Our new commander still off taking a nap? Man, don't tell me the commander kicked a bucket screaming orders yesterday. If he doesn't get his act together, there's not gonna be a forward FAC outpost left to save! Ah, who am I kidding? Let him drop! More corpses just mean more juice for my cannon! Make shredding those outland mutts even sweeter!
You're getting a bit loud there, Scar.
Oh, are we having a lesson? Right before a fight? I love it! Oh, ouch!
Broken Blade Squad 3 to command. The Mania field is volatile. The landscape has shifted and our way forward is blocked. Our original position is no longer tenable. Chief, you have more intel than we do. What's your read on the situation?
Behold the splendor!
What the hell is this? They just keep coming back for more! What are these things made of? Someone tell them the party's over!
Wait. Something's off. This is... Everyone spread out! Take cover!
We shouldn't lose communication like this on the battlefield. It's unprofessional to leave command in the dark and make them worry.
Oops, our little secret operation's busted. So, boss, what's the plan for us slowly grunts? Shall we make these problems disappear? Or can I pretty please choose the runaway option?
Of course, we wipe them out.
Sinners wielding Arum Secretum. Are they Outland's elites? Though, judging by their reaction, it seems we've surprised each other. A fortunate coincidence, to be sure. Looks like the campaign's first victory will be ours.
Hey, focus. That's not even your unit. If I'm not worried, my advisor, you shouldn't be. Your only job right now is to dance. My people are strong. If I say they'll win, they will win. Consider this a victory celebration in advance. Or, do you have a problem with your partner? That'll do. Now, follow my lead. You workaholics never know how to handle these parties, do you? Watch and learn.
Fraser has issued an urgent announcement calling for peace. But have you heard the real story? They're saying the Farlands engineered these tides of ashes. My god, what are they even capable of now? I should have moved my assets earlier.
And what are our diplomats doing? Absolutely nothing. The shipping lanes are a mess and I can't even get goods to the satellite towns. You know what that is? It's me losing money every single day.
Really? My Eastian immigration consultancy is booming. Looking for a new investment opportunity?
Immigration? Can anyone even get out anymore? I heard that Ghost unit is back at White Sands. Yeah, Discord. This damned war.
Better than chasing game through some manor's grounds. After the non-stop action, a night of elegance, even if it's put on, is a good change. Lets you play dress-up and listen to these aristocrats' sheltered little jokes. Call it a decadent upper-class hobby. You should try it. Could be a fun distraction.
I know about the Andohars. Their entire wealth was built on arms dealing. They were a major factor in the last stages of the Independence War and the development of the satellite towns. I heard they weren't originally allies with Dis City. They primarily armed the metropoles. They only established ties with Dis City once the Independence forces started to win, so they profited from both sides. They're not as powerful now. What's an arms dealer without an army, after all? But they're still everywhere in high society. I guess war really is good for business.
You're worried about causing trouble? Even if you did, no one would dare touch you. I promise.
The draft resolution is facing considerable opposition. On the surface, it's certain Eastside factions trying to limit the FAC's authority. But what concerns me is that the FAC itself opposes several clauses. That's strange. They're clearly afraid of something else.
Hey, relax. You're wound way too tight. No one here knows the chief of MBCC is working with us. FAC and the Ninth Agency aren't gonna talk. To this city, you're still the hero who quelled the rebellion at the Great Expo. The last thing they want is anyone finding out we're working together. I was thinking, this is a good piece, and you're not a terrible dancer. Would have been a nice dance to finish. Pity you're not actually here to enjoy it. If you're not interested, just let go of my hand and get back to your MBCC. You can have the car you came in. The Black Triangle knows how to drive it. It'll take you back home. Don't force it. I don't need reluctant partners. Not a bad lead. I'm satisfied. The floor's all yours. Enjoy the rest of the ball. Just don't overthink it. Your first and foremost job tonight is to unwind. Which means this. Is going back where it belongs.
If it isn't the chief of MBCC! I knew you were a person of justice, a real peacemaker. Please, come join us.
Chief, I work over at the council. I was hoping to ask you about the recent raid on Euphoria. I heard you were one of the people who organized the whole operation, that you were even on the front lines. But the sinners from MBCC are all contaminated. They can't fight. And the FAC, they don't get involved in police actions like that. So, who did you take with you? It wasn't those Nirvana rebels from White Sands, was it? No, I have nothing to do with that shadowy group. And anyway, the Ninth Agency's been investigating them inside and out. There's no way the Siage Society would dare make a move right now. You have to believe me. I'm worried about you. I think you've been marked by warmongers. Please be careful. The military clique back then, they were all ambitious, brutal. They'd always believed in rule through force. After they seized power, they brought nothing but suffering to the city-state for 12 years. My family lived through that, persecuted by them. I haven't forgotten. I can't. Back then, this city expanded through bloody campaigns abroad while tightening its grip at home. They'd start wars to distract from their failures. Violence was always their answer. It took everything we had to correct those mistakes, to overthrow them, drive out those dangerous elements. But they never really left. They never disbanded. They're still drifting through White Sands like ghosts. It just proves they haven't given up. They're waiting. Waiting for a chance to reclaim power. I've heard they have a new leader now. Last year they forced their way into the FAC, and now they're using you. For what? I don't even know.
You want to launch a full-scale rescue for a little subordinate of yours? Sure, I'll do it. Frankly, you won't find anyone else crazy enough to say yes. Don't hold it against them. A real war costs a fortune, And a B-class sinner like her is just not worth that price tag. Not to mention, you're going in blind. It's a terrible plan. But you're worth the gamble. I believe in investing in people who have potential. You'll return the favor someday, won't you?
Chief, don't trust them. However this plays out, you can't let them take control of this city again. They're... Chief!